Well, ECMC, Kaleida Health, and Catholic Health all shared their thoughts and prayers for Mercy Flight after yesterday's crash.
News 4's Marley Tuskus continues our team coverage tonight, looking at the close ties these organizations have with Mercy Flight.
The impact that Mercy Flight has on Western New York is immeasurable.
As Catholic Health's lead EMS liaison, Emily James works closely with Mercy Flight.
This is a huge partnership. Catholic Health is actually embedded in the roots of Mercy Flight. We helped them get up and running, and we have had a partnership with them through their entire 41 years.
But that's not her only connection to the nonprofit. James worked for Mercy Flight for nearly a decade.
To be on this end of it now and not know who was on the aircraft, but know that one of my Mercy Flight family members was no longer with us, it was absolutely heartbreaking.
She says it was devastating to hear of the loss of James Sauer, one of the pilots killed in yesterday's crash, who she's worked with in the past.
He was dedicated to not only his job, but his family and to everybody who was on board with him. Nobody ever questioned getting on an aircraft with him.
Dr. Samuel Cloud of ECMC says as the area's Level 1 trauma center, they also have a close connection with Mercy Flight.
I'm always really grateful when I see the Mercy Flight crew land and seeing that they have taken extremely good care of the patient while they had responsibility for them from the scene.
Dr. Cloud worked as a physician on Mercy Flight for a couple of years. He says the nonprofit has done so much for Western New York, making yesterday that much more tragic.
I have been on those helicopters before, and I appreciate the risk that Mercy Flight takes when they go out and fly to remote places, sometimes in not the best weather, landing in fields. You know, all that does assume some risk. And so to know that people are willing to assume some small, very, very small, personal risk to bring the sickest patients here safely to ECMC fills me with tremendous gratitude.
We also received a statement from Kaleida Health. A spokesperson says their thoughts and prayers are with the entire Mercy Flight team and that the hospital system will remain focused on supporting Mercy Flight. In the studio, Marley Tuskus, News 4.